very good evening to you all. Today's our class MCQ class 3 of the UGC-NET paper 2 mass communication and journalism. Here we are going to start with the questions. So here the first question here it is, that is TRP about, right? So you must have heard about the TRP. That TRP is an index of everybody. So just say that is option that A, viewership, B, teledensity, information dissemination, and the D, that is segmentations. Everybody's. जल्दी से बताएंगे. Everybody will answer right in the chat box. It is very important question, very simple question. This question has already been asked in the previous year. Okay, so that is what TRP, the television rating point, that is an index of everybody. Very important. Yes, television rating point. Yes, that is A option. Very good. That is for the viewerships. So what the benefits of the TRP? That TRP, that stands for the television rating point. It is a tool which indicates the popularity of the television programs, that which program of the television is popular and which program of the television is viewed most. That is judged by the TRP, that television rating point. Okay, so that is what about it is an index of the viewership. Okay, so this is the very simple question which was asked in the previous year. Okay, that the next question here it is ISBN that refers to. ISBN refers to without options. If you can answer, then please answer. If anybody can answer me that ISBN refers to what, then please answer without looking into the options. Okay, so what the ISBN? That ISBN, it is basically that here that Indian Standard Book Number. Yes, that the B, Intercontinental Standard Book Number. Number C, International Standard Book Number, and the D, that is Indo-European Standard Book Number. Everybody, what will be the answers here? That Indian Standard Book Number or the International Standard Book Number. Okay, so it will make you confusions between options A and C. Okay, so which one is the right answers? Please everybody give the answers. So here the right answer here is C. Okay, always understand that is here the option, it is C, that is I for the internationals. Okay, I, it is here international, you should must focus. Okay, one of the thing that is here what important it is that I would like to tell you about the ISBN, that you have to remember that I for the internationals here, international. Also there is similar questions about the ISSN. Okay, so what is ISSN? Everybody, that is international standard. What is the third is? That is serial number. Okay, international standard serial number, that is for the magazine. Okay, that is for the magazine. It is issued ISSN number, and ISBN, that is for the books. Okay, that books for the ISBN, that international standard book number, and it is here that magazine, that serial number, international standard serial number. It is clear to you everybody? जल्दी से बताएंगे, clear है? Okay, another important here it is, another important that about ISBN, that international standard book number, that were 10 digits in the length, right? That were 10 digits in the length, that to the end of the December 2006. After it, the since 1st of January 2007, they are now always consist of the 13 digits. So whenever you just back of the book or the front, that you might have seen the ISBN number of the books, you will observe there the digits, right? The number of the digits, that you will now get the number of digits, that is 13. And before the 2007, that is, it was 10 digits, right? So now it has been increased to the 13 digits, that now you will get the 13 digits ISBN number. It is all clear? What the total digit number it is, right? ISBN में कितना digit number होता है, that you have to know. That is everybody, how much? Please write it. Everybody will write. That is 13. Yes. Now we are moving towards the next question, that is about selective retention in communication implies. Selective retention in communication implies what? Right? So here that retain only what one would like to. B, retain the message in full. C, retain only visuals. Retain only verbal message. Which one will be? Everybody. Selective retentions. When you select the things, that which one will be, that when will remind our things, when it will be in our memory. So that is the sentence, it is related to the memory. Okay, that selective retention in the communication implies what? Retain only when one would like to. Yes, very good. So absolutely everybody has given the answers here that the option it is A. A is the right answers. Okay. So what is about the selective retentions? So selective retention in relation to the mind, right? That it is related to the mind or the memory. So it is in the it is the process whereby the people are accurately remember the messages, right? So when you remember the message accurately, that it is what when you retention, when retentions comes, when one would like to retentions, okay, when one would like to select the things that you want to remind the things, that is what about the retention. Retention is what the reminding the things, okay. It is related with the mind or the memory, okay, so that are closer to their interest. It is basically, yes. So Abhilashi, it is here adding the information also consider the psychological barrier of the communication. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, you are right. That is also considered as a psychological barrier of the communications. Very good. So here that what is closer to what how we can remember the masses, and what are the things that we can remember more accurately. So what that things are, the things which are very closer to our interest, the things which are very closer to our values, our value beliefs as well. So selecting what to keep in memory, narrowing the information flow. जितना आप इंफॉर्मेशन को नैरो करेंगे, राइट, उतना ही आप जितना इंफॉर्मेशन को नैरो करना मतलब जितना आप सिलेक्ट करेंगे इंफॉर्मेशन के, हाउ मच यू विल सिलेक्ट द इंफॉर्मेशन, हाउ मच यू विल नैरो योर इंफॉर्मेशन, दैट विल बी इन योर माइंड एंड यू कैन रिमाइंड इट, राइट. यू कैन रिटेन ओनली दैट वन वुड लाइक टू, जो आप रिमाइंड करना चाहते हैं वही चीजें आप रिटेन कर सकते हैं, राइट. सो दिस इज व्हाट द ए आंसर. एवरीबडी हैज गिवन द आंसर्स, ओके. सो एब्सोल्युटली द ए इज द एप्रोप्रिएट वन. Everybody has understood. Is there any confusion in the question number 22? Everybody's? No. Yes. Very good. चलिए next questions पे move करते हैं. Question number 23. It's very much important. Very much important. It's about the video productions. So a succession of the pictures put together to create a unified effect is what? Everybody. That is montage. B. Mortize. B. C. Measures. And D. Make ready. Everybody, that the succession of the pictures that put it together to create a unified effect is what? Everybody answers. It is very much important questions and it is very much easy questions, okay. Nothing is more easy than these questions, okay. Yes. So right answer, very good, absolutely right. So here the montage, okay. So montage is basically a film editing techniques in which a series of shots are sequenced, okay. Shots are sequenced to condense space, time and informations. So we together collect the pictures and put together to create a unified effect that we called as a montage, okay. And everybody have seen the montage. That example of the montage, what can be that, you know, the when the program starts, before the program starts, a montage of the new channels or the montage of the news programs or the any type of programs comes, that is what the can be understood as a montage, okay. Have you seen the montage, everybody? That the Doordarshan montage, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, right? Very good. Yes, that is what that can be understood as a montage, okay. Question number 24, it is here. Very much easy and important, and always for this type of question it is asked, okay. So without option, I think you can answer very well. So the two-step flow theory was propounded by everybody. That is E. Cast and Legersfeld. Very good. That Osgood and Sham, Walter Lippmann, and the D, that is Daniel Lerner. So the two-step flow theory was propounded by here that E. Cast and Paul Legersfeld. Very good. बहुत ही important questions. It is here that the two-step flow model that was formulated in the 1948, okay. When it was model formulated, it was formulated in the year 1948. So here the two-step flow theory we are discussing. So it was formulated in the 1948. It was by the Paul Legersfeld and the Bernard Belson and as well as the Hazel Goddard. Okay. So that what was the book actually? What was the name of the book that this theory was actually reflected? Everybody's, what the name of the book? Yes, the very good. That the People's Choice. People's Choice. Very good. Yes, the People's Choice जो है, that is the book where research was about the two-step flow theory was reflected there. That is Yes, from the voters' decision making process during the 1940s US presidential elections. And this was what the surveys, yes, presidential election. That was of the US presidential election conducted in the 1940. From there, these all scholars, they have done their research into the voter decision, that how the voters actually, the decision makes, okay, how the decision they are changed. So that is what the two-step flow theory about, that was formulated in the year 1948. So what about the Osgood and Sam? Okay, do you know the Charles Osgood, right? So what was the model name of the Charles Good Osgood? Everybody. That is formulated. Yes, circular model of the very good. Circular model of the communications. Yes, that is, we can also call it as Osgood model of the communication. Yes, very good. And we also know that Wilber's RAM model. Okay, Wilber's RAM model. Yes, we have all read these models. Okay, so when circular model of the communication was formulated, jaldi se batayenge, that is about the circular model of the communication when it was framed. Yes, very good. That 1954. Very good. That 1954 it was formulated. So when Wilber's RAM model, everybody, Wilber's RAM models. Chaliye, about the next question. Meanwhile, we will discuss about the Walter Lippmann. Walter Lippmann, you know it. Public opinion. Yes, exactly. That is the public opinion, that term given by the Walter Lippmann. Okay. Yes, exactly. Very good. Yes, agenda setting theory. That actually the agenda setting theory is by the Macomb and Shah. Okay. Macomb and Donald Shah. Donald Macomb and Shah. So this is what that agenda setting theory which you are talking about. We are here discussing about the public opinion. It is also the term given, it is used in the agenda setting theory. So basically that it is about the public opinion given by the Walter Lippmann. Okay. So here the Daniel Lerner. What about the Daniel Lerner? Jaldi se batayenge. Yes, very good. That modernization theory. Yes, very good. Development communications, modernization theory given by Daniel Lerner. One more thing it is about, right? About the Wilbur Slam and Daniel Lerner, it is asked. जल्दी से बताएंगे. एक होता है आपका empathy. Okay. That concept of empathy given by, just note it down. Okay. We will discuss it, right? Okay. चलिए, ये सारी चीजें हम डिस्कस करेंगे. अबाउट द थिंग्स वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट व्हेन वी विल रीड द थिंकर्स, प्रोमिनेंट थिंकर्स. ओके, ये हमारे लिस्ट में है. आपके साथ डिस्कस करने के लिए वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द ऑल द पर्सनालिटीज, ऑल द थिंकर्स, मीडिया थिंकर्स फ्रॉम द मार्शल मैक्लुहान, ऑसगुड, सैम, विल्टर, वाटर लिपमैन, डेनियल लर्नर. सारी चीजें हम डिस्कस करेंगे. सो वी विल डिस्कस इट लेटर. ओके, सो दैट मीनवाइल द एम्पैथी, जस्ट नो इट अबाउट द डेनियल लर्नर, राइट? सो एम्पैथी दैट गिवन बाय द टर्म, given the term by the Daniel Lerner. Okay, चलिए. Yes, Wilbur Slam model, ये that is 1954. Remind it. Okay, very good. चलिए. So next here we will discuss about identify the correct pair of the newspaper and its language. Okay, आपको correct pair आपको find out करना है. जल्दी से बताएंगे correct pair. Okay, so meanwhile that देशाभिमानी, ओरिया, इनाडू, तेलुगु. And the next here it is Now Bharat, Gujarati, Thanti, Marathi. That is B. Okay. Yes, correct. बहुत ही सुंदर. So here that which one is that? Please understand. Deshabhimani, that is the newspaper. That is in the language, everybody. That is the language in the Deshabhimani, Malayalam. Yes, very good. Cut it this. Inadu Telugu, it is the right one. Now Bharat, everybody जल्दी से बताएंगे. Yes, Hindi, very good. Yes, that is here Dani Thanti. Okay, it is about, sorry, Dina Thanti. Yes, Dina Thanti, that is, yes, Tamil. Okay, so here now write it the year also. Okay, here it is very much important. Deshabhimani, that is a Malayalam language newspaper that was founded in the year 1952. Okay, 1952. And here the Inadu, that was that is what published in the Telugu news. Yes, Telugu. Yes, 1974. Very good. Very good, Abhishek. Marvelous answers. Very good. Dina Thanti and Dina Malar. Yes, it is in Tamil. Very good. One of the information added by the Manju here. Please write it. Dina Deshabhimani, that Malayalam, and here that we have discussed here the Dina Thanti as well as plus one more information that it is here. Dina Malar, that is also in the Tamil. Okay, please note it down. Okay. So here 1974, Now Bharat, it is basically everybody. Yes. Note it down. That is basically, I think 1946 it is. Just cross check it, Abhishek. I think it is 1946. Okay. Because 1936, it is not, it is 1946. So Thanti now it is, right? Yes. Okay. Dina Thanti, it is in the year 1942. Okay. 1942 mein Dina Thanti. So this is what now you just find it about the Dina Malar. Manju, you can tell, then please tell about the Dina Malar. Okay. So here just arrange in a sequence. Jaldi se aap log sequence mein arrange kijiye aur answer kijiye. Everybody will answers. Chaliye. So here in this way, yes, I got from the Rachna. That is what the year wise, the launching years of the newspaper. So start from the Dina Thanti. Okay. That is in the first. Okay. Dina Thanti. And the second, that is Now Bharat. Okay. Very good. 1946. And that third, that is Deshabhimani. 1952. And that last one, that is Inadu. Number 4. Okay. Yes. Very good. That is DCAB. Yes, exactly. Very good, Monica. So it is about Dina Malar, founded in the 1951. I just got it from the Rachna. So 1951, please note it down also. Okay. Note kar lijiye 1951 Dina Malar, that is published in the Tamil language newspaper. Okay. Question number 26. Identify the correct pair here. Many voices, one world. McBride Commission report. Good times, bad times, Edward T. Mall. Understanding media. Yes, Mary Evans. And the D, that is silent language. Marshall McLuhan. Everybody. So here, right answer here it is. Many voices, one world is the correct pair. Okay. So you know the Sean McBride. Okay. Sean McBride, that given here the report about the submitted report in the year 1980. Yes, very good. So here understanding media, it is Marshall McLuhan. That, yes, Manju, that is understanding media is the Marshall McLuhan. Okay. And which one? Yes, very good. So here it is written good bad times, that is Harold Evans. Okay. Harold Evans. Okay. And that is silent language. Yes, very good. That is Edward T. Hall. Very good. So this way you just remember, very much important, this all report and the books. Okay. So basically their authors, it is the silent language, that by the Edward T. Hall, and understanding media, Marshall McLuhan. Good times, bad times, that is Harold Evans. Okay. And many voices, one world, that is McBride Commission's report 1980. Okay. It is all clear. Everybody's sabhi ko clear hai? Okay. Chaliye. Next questions here. In a newspaper office, the works takes place in the following order. ठीक है. न्यूज़पेपर ऑफिस के अंदर वर्क किस तरीके से होता है? सो हियर रिपोर्टिंग, एडिटिंग, प्रिंटिंग, पेज मेकअप. बी रिपोर्टिंग, एडिटिंग, पेज मेकअप, प्रिंटिंग. सी पेज मेकअप, प्रिंटिंग, रिपोर्टिंग, एडिटिंग. And D, that is editing, reporting, page makeup, printing. Everybody. B. Okay. Very good. That is B is the right answer. So you can do these questions also from the elimination techniques. Okay. Elimination techniques से भी आप ये दे सकते हो answers. How you can see. First one, that you know that printing जो होता है वो last में होता है. Printing is the last stage, right? Printing is the last stage. So just cut it. It will not be, or ये नहीं होगा, ठीक है, just confusion in between B and D. Now, so reporting is the first step, right? After then editing, it is not first then editing then reporting. Okay, so editing done after reporting. Okay, so in this way this one is more appropriate. So here the reporting is the first stage, then editing, after that page makeup, and last that is printing. Okay, so here the option B, it is the correct order. Okay, all clear? Chaliye. Now the question number 28, that is identify the correct pair again. Correct pair आपको पता करना है, that is गुजरात आल्हा, तमिलनाडु विलुपतु, C उत्तर प्रदेश गरबा, and D कर्नाटका लवानी. Everybody, which one is the correct pair? Yes, B is the right answer. B जो है आपका क्या है, that is the right answer. So here see, आल्हा जो फोक सॉन्ग है कहाँ का है, जल्दी से बताएंगे. आल्हा इज द फोक सॉन्ग ऑफ everybody. Yes, that is आल्हा, that is the famous song, right? The famous folk song, it is in the Bundelkhand region of the Madhya Pradesh, MP. Okay, that is Madhya Pradesh. Yes, very good. That is Vilupati, that is Tamil Nadu. It is very much popular. That is the Tamil folk music in the Tamil Nadu. And Uttar Pradesh, it is not Garba, that is Gujarat. Okay, गरबा जो है वो क्या है, गुजरात. लवानी, that is महाराष्ट्र. Very good अभिषेक, महाराष्ट्र. Okay, that famous traditional song or dance in the Maharashtra, that is Lavani. Okay, so please remember all these things. Okay, very much important about the folk song, important and popular folk songs and the folk dances. It is already given in the quick revision, so please remember it. Okay, चलिए, it is all clear. आल्हा जो है आप भूलेंगे नहीं, that is very much important, that is MP. Okay, गुजरात, लवानी, महाराष्ट्र. So please remember all these things. Okay, चलिए. Next, identify the correct sequence in the following media in order of their evolutions. आपको evolutions के terms में आपको बताना है orders में, correct orders में, right? So here the radio, television, newspaper, cinema, newspaper, radio, cinema, television, newspaper, cinema, radio, television, and radio, cinema, newspaper, televisions. Everybody, which one is the more appropriate here? जल्दी से सभी लोग आंसर्स करेंगे. This is according to the worldwide, right? This is according to the worldwide. We have to answers, okay, in order of their evolutions. Okay, चलिए. So here that it is according to the worldwide. See that newspaper. Yes, the newspaper that is in the year 1665. Okay, worldwide. And the radio, that is 1886. Okay, cinema, that is 1895 by the Lumiere brothers. Television by the J.L. Baird. Okay, that is 1925. Okay, it is all clear. जल्दी से बताएंगे everybody's. It is clear to you? Yes. So what was the actually confusions? So everybody was answering C. How it will be? That before cinema, the radio came. Okay. Before cinema, the radio came. That is in the year 1886. Okay. After that, in the year 1895. Okay. In the year 1895, it came cinema. Cinema came actually. Okay. Then after the televisions. Okay. It is all clear. Everybody's. जल्दी से बताएंगे सभी को clear है? So question number 30. That is, what ethical principles of the journalism demands that reporters identify where their information comes from and they do not use the anonymous sources. So what will be the answers here? The fairness to all, B, the truth, C, objectivity, D, attributions. Everybody, that you have understood the ethics of the journalism. We have already done these classes, okay, for the ethics in the journalism. So you have to tell that what journalism ethics demands actually when reporters identify that where the information comes from actually. right? And they do not use the anonymous sources. That is B. Yes, I got the answers from the everybody. Everybody was answering right. So that is the B here, right? B जो है आपका right answer है, जो है truth. So actually the truth, that is the ethical principles of the journalism. Okay. So basically that demands that from which sources that information actually they take reporters, right? Reporters kahan se information zyadatar lete hain? So they do not use the anonymous sources. They actually take those sources from the authentic sources, or can be said as truth sources. Okay. So that is what here about the truth. Very good. So now about the question 31. What is a bleed advertisement? What is a bleed advertisement? Everybody's here, the picture is attached to you. So the colors are allowed to blend into one another. B option here it is. Then an emotion-based ad. C, that is an ad that runs to the edges of a page. And D, that is an ad requesting for the donations. Everybody answer. Okay, that is about the bleed advertisement. What is here the bleed? You can take the hint from the picture also, that is which is attached here, that you can take the help here hint also. Okay, bleed is not the blood. Okay, bleed is not the blood. Bleed is actually that here the edges of the page it is here talking about, right? So you can see in the photograph which I have attached. So it is an example without bleed, and this is a example with the full bleed. So this what you are just observing the differences. क्या आपको difference क्या लग रहा है? What is the differences here? Everybody in this both photograph. Yes, the margin. The margin one, it is difference. Margin का difference है. Here the margin is there. Margin is here. Margin is present. Here the margin is absent. Okay. It is clear. So this is what that it is the example of the bleed advertisement or the bleed ad. So bleed ad is basically, sorry, this is not the bleed ad. This is the bleed ad. Okay. Yes, this is the bleed ad. So what it is here, that bleed ad is a full advertisement in the newspaper, right? That leaves no margin. जहां पे कोई margin नहीं होता है, वो पूरा आप देख सकते हैं. You can see in this picture there is no margin here. It is covering the full pages of the newspaper, right? पूरा page है advertisement का cover किया हुआ है. There is no margin here. That is what here it is saying that an ad that runs on the edges of the page also. Okay, that is called as a bleed advertisement. Okay, so that in this way we can see that the bleed advertisement is called as where the margins is absent. Okay, where the full page advertisements covers. So what do you think about the bleed advertisement? Bleed ads are more expensive than other full page ads. It is more expensive in the nature other than the full page ads. Okay, it is clear. Everybody, it is clear to you? Yes, very good. Chaliye. So next here we are discussing question number 32. That is, what must the editorials that criticize include in order to balanced? Everybody, what must the editorials that criticize include in order to be balanced? Warnings. B, helpful suggestions. C, humor. D, that is persuasion. Everybody, what must be editorials that criticize include in order to be balanced? Everybody, very easy questions. No, most of you answering C, most of you answering also B. So here the right answer it is B. B जो है आपका right answer है. So here that is here saying that to be balanced, right? That to be balanced what? That here the helpful suggestions, whatever the helpful suggestions here, that is here the editorials that criticize also, and here that also including that order to be balanced. Okay, so as well that is criticism as well as the balanced. Okay, so that is what here that editorials that criticize and also include in order to be balanced, that is here helpful suggestions. Okay, remember this. Okay, chaliye. आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्ट पेयर। करेक्ट पेयर आपको आइडेंटिफाई करना है। जूम इन, माइक्रोफोन, बैकलाइट, कैमरा, ट्राइपॉड, लेंसेज, एंड डी दैट इज ट्रैक इन एडिटिंग। करेक्ट पेयर, आपको करेक्ट पेयर आइडेंटिफाई करना है एवरीबॉडी। करेक्ट आंसर इट इज बी। वेरी गुड, बी इज द राइट आंसर हियर. So you know that zoom in, zoom out, that is located in the camera, right? This is the camera part, that zoom in and zoom out. And here that it is basically tripod, that is related with the, we can say that camera also. Okay, it is not with the correct pair, that is lenses. Lenses is directly paired with the camera. Okay, yes, tripod also can be understood as a camera mount also. Yes, camera where we mount. Okay, so that is called as a tripod. So tripod can be understood as a camera. ठीक है, camera से आप relations, that you can make the relations with the tripod to the camera directly. Okay, not to the lenses. Lenses is directly also to the camera. Okay, zoom in, zoom out is also directly related to the camera. Backlight is also related to the camera. So here it is not given the correct pair. The tripod is not given the correct pairs. So zoom in, zoom out is not given the correct pair. And track in, track out is basically, yes, track in, track out is basically the type of shots. Yes, track in, track out is basically the type of shots or the camera movements. Very good, Monitha. Yes, camera movements. Track in, track out, pedestals, right? So that we have understood dolly in, dolly out, right? These all are the camera movements. Okay, so in this way we can say that backlight and this is with the relations with the camera, which is the correct pair. Okay, all clear? Yes. So backlight is the here that we have understood the 3-point light. 3-pointing light what is? जल्दी से बताएंगे 3-pointing light क्या होता है? Yes, that is key light. Very good. Fill light and backlight. Very good. That is key light, fill light and backlight. That is what the here 3-point lighting. Okay, chaliye. Next here is question number 34. That is, how is newspaper space sold for the display ads? Newspaper, how is newspaper space sold for the display ads? By column, centimeter, by the number of the words, by the size of the ad in a square centimeter, and here that is by the number of illustration in the ad. Everybody answer. How is newspaper spaces are sold for the display ads? Display ads आप लोग जानते होंगे. So display ads न्यूज़पेपर में जो न्यूज़पेपर का स्पेस जो है स्पेस सेल करता है तो किस तरीके से, राइट? यस, very good. That the right answer here is the by the size of the ad in square centimeters. Okay, so you should note it. That is here the newspaper advertisement in the is sold by the here, that is column inch. The different advertisement classification may have the different rates. So newspaper sold for the display at the size of the ads in the square centimeters. Okay, so that is what here can be understood as a, see that by the size of the ad, एड की कितनी साइज है और उसको स्क्वायर सेंटीमीटर्स में नापना, मेजर करना, दैट फॉर द डिस्प्ले एड्स. ओके, सो सी इज द मोस्ट एप्रोप्रिएट वन, दैट इज द न्यूज़पेपर स्पेस सोल्ड फॉर द डिस्प्ले एड्स. ओके, चलिए. सो यू नो this is the what about the editing techniques, right? This is about the editing techniques. The insertion of a shot in a picture sequence is called as, everybody, without options, just looking into the pictures, just answer it. क्या इसको बोलते हैं? Just insertion of a shot. I have also inserted here the picture. If you can name, then please name. Without option, if you can name, the insertion of a shot in a picture sequence is known as what? Anybody can answer? Anybody can answer? जल्दी से बताएंगे. कोई आंसर दे सकता है बिना ऑप्शंस का? Yes, I got the answer actually. So just wait for the options. Cut in, cut away, cut out, and attributions. That Abhishek has answered already without options. Cutaway, that is the insertion of a shot in a picture in a sequence, that is called a cutaway. Very good. So you might have seen in the film, okay, आप लोगों ने film में देखा होगा that here that one shot it is this, and that after shot you might have seen this about this shot. Okay, so this is what the cut away, right? This is what the cutaway shots it is called. So here the insertion of a shot in a picture sequence, that is called a cutaway. It is clear? It is clear? Ted, it is clear to you? Yes. Very good. Yes. So basically, these all the questions we have discussed today, that is very much important. So here we can summarize all the questions. जल्दी से बताएंगे. अब हम summarize करेंगे questions के आपने क्या क्या learn किया. Everybody जल्दी से बताएंगे what we have learned in the summarization. कीजिए जल्दी से फटाफट. Yes, about the bleed advertisement. Bleed advertisement आपने learn किया first. Second, धीरे धीरे montage के आपने बारे में. Yes, that is what is called as montage. Also that ISBN and ISSN, very good. ISBN and ISSN, and also the process of the newspaper in the office, right? Very good. The workflow of the newspaper, you can say. Very good. Newspaper folk songs also. Very good. Folk songs आपने. Evolutions of the medium. Evolutions of the medium. Very good. चलिए बहुत ही सुंदर. 7, that is about the two-step flow theory. That was formulated in the year 1948 by the Paul Lazarsfeld. Okay, two-step flow theory. About the TRP, very good. And yes, very important about the silent language and the good, yes, silent language by the Edward T. Hall. And what about, जल्दी से बताएंगे सभी books क्या क्या थे. Silent language, that is Many Voices One World. Very good. Many Voices One World. और क्या था everybody? Yes, Good Times Bad Times. Good Times and Bad Times by the, किसने दिया था Good Times and Bad Times? Everybody, who given the Good Times and the Bad Times? Yes, Harold Evans. Very good. Harold Evans ने. बहुत ही सुंदर. Okay, and also yes, selective retention के बारे में. Very good. Selective retention. Yes, and also about the evolutions of the newspaper we have already written. Yes, about the, yes, newspaper also. Yes, newspaper language. Very good. Newspaper language के बारे में, like Dinathanti, Navbharat, Inadu, and as well as the आपका one more, that Dinamalar. Yes, very good. Also about the ethical principles of the journalism we have discussed. About the truth, yes, truth principle which demands the authenticity of the sources of the information. Ethical principles of the journalism. Okay. Yes. Very good. So this all the 12 topics about, I think so we have discussed moreover. Okay. Yes, about the cutaway also. Yes, very good. That the editing techniques about the cutaway transitions, the cutaway. Yes. Very good. And also that we have discussed a lot of things about the 13 topics or 13 to 15 topics we have discussed. So what, yes, one more thing that I got it. Yes, that is about the models, that is Osgood circular model also. Yes, Wilbur-Schramm model we have discussed, that is 1954. Yes, very good. ये सारे models हमने discuss किया था. About the Daniel Lerner. Yes, empathy. Very good. 3 points lighting we have discussed also. Yes, 3 points of lighting modernizations. Why we are summarizing this? Because in this way, what we can summarization is very much important, right? So in this way we can, it keeps in our mind, right? ये हमारे mind में रहता है और बहुत long time के लिए just remember. Yes, very good. So that is what we always will be discussed. Yes, ISBN, ISSN we have discussed, that is we have written in the number 33 point. Okay. So this all about the topics we have discussed in the today's class. So it is that please आप लोग यहाँ पे ये हमें बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि what I am trying to tell you from area of the area of the topics you can analyze, right? Yes, Monita, editorial criticize in order to balance, that is helpful suggestions. What I'm trying to say here, what are the areas of the questions that generally the UGC-NET asks? You can just, this is what the sample we have taken, about the 15 questions, right? We have taken the 15 question samples here, and what are the areas of the questions here? It is just you can analyze. Out of the 15, we are having about the 15 topics, right? So we have to read a lot. हमें बहुत ही ज्यादा पढ़ना होगा, बहुत ही ज्यादा तैयारी करनी होगी, right? So from the advertisement, from the television, from the culture communication, from the models and theories, from the newspapers, magazines, from the ethics parts, each and every part the question has asked by the UGC. So why we are summarizing, because we can understand that from which areas the question is actually coming. Okay. Yes. And also the Vernica, it is here adding the information, which is very much important, that summarizing is the best part kind of the revision. Okay. That is what, that you can easily revise the things that what we have learned today. Okay. So in this way, we can also observe, we can also judge the things from which areas the UGC always ask the questions. Okay. किस तरीके से questions वो लोग हमेशा पूछते हैं, that you can analyze, you can guess, you can judge. Okay. And it is the best part of the revisions. You can, in this way, you can revise the things. Okay. So I think you have enjoyed the classes today. We will learn more of the topics, more about in the next upcoming classes. We will continue these classes. Okay. So don't worry for that. Okay. So nothing will be left. सारी questions, सारी चीजें हम लोग discuss करेंगे. So just continue the classes. This is what the timing of the classes, which is 7:30 and 8:30. And please check it, right? आप लोग 8 बजे check कर ही लीजिए, that it will be updated, right? The time and schedules will be updated, whether 8:30 or the 9. So sometimes it changes. Basically, the time it is 8:30, right? So chaliye 8:30 and 7:30 in the morning. So basically, it's all about that we have discussed today. So thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. And all the classes will be uploaded on the official YouTube channels. So you can watch that, their recorded one. Okay. So you can revise there also, and please share the videos also, right? We are just requesting you to all, just if you like our video lectures, if you like our classes, please must share, right? So that is, you can do it. So thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay.